I reminded myself earlier today about that statement from the East that says, I laughed when they told me that the fish in the water were thirsty. I don't hear any laughter from you. I laughed when they told me that the fish in the water were thirsty. It's equivalent to, of course, a miracle saying, look, it's impossible for a wave thinking that it is separate from the ocean. It is impossible from a sunbeam to think that it is separate from the sun. It is impossible for you and I to think that we are separate from our source. It is impossible for you and I to think for 1 second that we are separate and independent from other people or beings in this world. So, in the sense of separation, we are essentially restricting the distribution of unity, of love, of abundance, okay? We are restricting the distribution of God's love to some avenues of expression. We are limiting, okay, the abundance and the love and the light that we are. Let me give you an example here. Okay, thankfully, ACIM St. Louis is paying me to be here today. Thank you. But if I was broke today, and I said to myself, you know what? I'm broke now, but when I get that check from ACIM St. Louis, then I'll be happy. Then I'll have fulfillment. Then I'll have abundance. That simple thought in my mind restricts the distribution of abundance to what? The day that I get paid from that. You see this? Yeah. The same is true about love. Okay? We're searching for love, the special soulmate. By the way, there is no such a thing as a soulmate. Okay? Every experience is an experience in love. And we'll explain it further in about 30 minutes. We're going to get to this slowly here. So if I meet a guy or girl, and I think that my love that I'm having for her or him is external to me, and if I marry this person, if I get into a relationship with this person, then I will know love. Then I will experience the heart beating in my chest then. When I do that, I am restricting the distribution of God's love to one person. Okay? Are you with me so far?
Yes.
I see some people rolling their eyes going, hey, wait a minute, Kevin. I'm married. I'm happy. Folks, look. I've been with my spouse for 17 years. Okay? We have ups and downs like everybody else has. Okay? And what we really understood in our relationship was that we did not want to restrict love to each other specifically. In other words, we wanted to extend and express that same love that we are experiencing in that relationship to include everyone in our world as well. This is an awareness of God's love. This is an awareness of God's totality in our experience in time and space. Okay? So, we took a detour into fear, and we are playing and dancing with the thing called the ego, which is an acronym for edging God out. Edging God out. The first question the ego ever asked us is, what are you? What are you? And then we never really honestly answered that question in the first time. First of all, the question itself was impossible to be answered. It was impossible. So let me give you an example from A Course in Miracles, and I'm going to give you a way to really put your head around this, okay? Look at your body. You see your body? Okay. So you can sense an ego, a voice of fear that racing in your mind from time to time. Yes?
Yes.
We need great honesty. Okay.
Yes.
And do you ever have a sense of being separate from the thing that you're looking at? Whether it be your government, a senator, a president, whatever it is. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So, of course, the miracle says this. The body is the symbol of the ego, and the ego is the symbol of the separation. Let me say this again. Don't shoot the messenger. This is from A Course in Miracles. The body is a symbol of the ego, the voice of fear. And the ego is the symbol of the separation. Okay. The question that we have for ourselves today is, are you once removed from your identity, your reality, or are you twice removed from your reality, your identity, or are you thrice removed from your identity, your reality? Okay. We know that you are once removed from your reality by your thought, your fallacy of the separation. The moment that you entertain and remove the unity, the totality of your infinite consciousness that you and I are, and you throw that treasure away, you throw that inheritance away, that legacy away, by doing what? This woman is separate from me. I am a subject and she's an object. That is not true. It never has been true, is not true now, and never will be. Science even shows us that you and I are experiencing a holographic universe, if you will. And I'm going to explain this more thoroughly tomorrow, by the way. So if you entertain the separation in your mind, do you understand that you will be once removed from your own reality? Do you get this? Say yes.
Yes.
Okay. You are twice removed from reality by identifying yourself as an ego. And when we say the ego, what we mean is the voice of fear. Has anybody experienced the voice of fear?
Yes.
Anybody here is just a complete liar? Okay. All right. So you're once removed from your reality. You are twice removed from your reality. You are thrice removed from your reality by thinking that you are a body. Carol and I were coming back from a dinner with Dan and Cindy and Tina, and we were talking about this. Carol and I were talking about the way back, and I said to her, "Hey Carol, how are you doing?" She goes, "No, I'm not a body. I am as God created me." I'm not talking about your body. I'm just, how are you doing generally? But it just reminded me about this thing that I'm talking about today. My friends, you and I are as God created us, and not what we made of ourselves. We are not an ego trapped within inside of a body. Okay? You and I are infinite consciousness. You and I are infinite worth. You and I are infinite light. Are you with me? Say yes.
Yes.